Oh, welcome back to the Masterpiece Academy's podcast, Learning by Design. I'm Krishna Cart, and I'm so glad you're here. If you're new, this is where we dig into how Christ centered education is not just about getting good grades, it's about raising up bold, purposeful leaders for today and tomorrow. So today's topic is something that's honestly at the heart of everything we do at Masterpiece Academy. How project-based learning and an incredible community helps students move from just school into real leadership, innovation, and living out their calling. So maybe you've asked yourself before, okay, but what actually is project-based learning? And how is Masterpiece Academy different from just another online digital school? Well, perfect. That's exactly what we're talking about today. So let's break it down. What exactly is project-based learning? Well, all right. Project-based learning, or PBL, is a way of teaching where students don't just sit and memorize stuff for a test. Instead, they actually learn by doing real projects that require them to think critically, create, work with others, and communicate their ideas. It's basically school, but alive. So the Bach Institute for Education puts it this way: PBL is deep, relevant learning. It's not cramming for a quiz on Friday. It's understanding how what you learn actually applies in the real world. And at the Masterpiece Academy, we combine this approach with our official affiliation with Liberty University Online Academy. So your child gets a fully accredited education plus a living, breathing community around them. Not just a screen, not just homework, real learning, real leadership, real growth. So what makes Masterpiece Academy different? Okay, so let's talk about why Masterpiece Academy is special and not just another online digital school or program. Here's what our students get. So they'll get accredited academics through Liberty University Online Academy. Students are taught by Liberty University professors, meaning every grade, every transcript, every diploma is fully legit and college ready. And it's accredited. Um, yeah, it is legit actual college credits. And it's different from the AP where you have to take the class in AP and then you have to take the test for you to get the college credit. Here in dual enrollment, starting in 11th grade, your student will get automatically the college credits that they needed. Okay, so that's where we come in. So our Masterpiece Academy teachers personally mentor students through small group sessions, live feedback, and project-based classes. They're not just grading papers because the grading comes from the Liberty University professors. They're coaching your child. And another thing that they will get is fellowship and leadership. Okay, so at the Masterpiece Academy, students actually know each other. They will have friends. They will collaborate. They make friends. They practice real leadership by working in teams and supporting each other, whether they attend our headquarters in One Loudon or Fairfax, or they can also participate live online. So we can accept students from different parts of the world. And then they get kind of like second parent support from the Masterpiece teachers. We view ourselves as a second educational parent. We help carry the load with you. Oversight, encouragement, faith, mentorship, it's all built in. And of course, it's additional augmentation of curricula. Extra help where students need it. So we offer workshops and tutoring in reading, writing, math, and science. So if a student struggles, they don't just slip through the cracks, we come alongside them. And then we built in extracurriculars. So things like Lego robotics, math Olympiads, reading clubs, and science exploration built right into the program because kids needs a full life, not just a full inbox. And of course, it's all Christ-centered. Every part of the program points back to Christ because education is ultimately about preparing students for God's calling in their lives. It's a full circle model, mind, heart, and soul. Okay, so our secret sauce: research-based strategies and Christ-centered heart. Now, here's something that makes our model even stronger. At Masterpiece Academy, we just don't guess at what works. We build everything on world-class, evidence-based strategies straight from top researchers and universities. So like, for example, making thinking visible, it's from Harvard University. We teach students how to actually think about their thinking so they can explain, reflect, and communicate clearly. Okay, it's like building a muscle for deep reasoning. So universal design for learning, it's embedded in our principles and teaching approaches. We know every kid learns differently, so we structure lessons with multiple pathways for success. And the way they design projects, it's always based on that universal design for making thinking visible. So it's not one size fits all. It's customized for each student. And then the design thinking, if you're familiar with that, it's from Stanford University's D School. We use this method for project-based learning. Students as well. Students brainstorm, they prototype, test, and solve real-world problems, just like innovators at the best companies. That's basically what innovators do. And we mix all of this with Christ-centered mentorship. So students are not just smart, they're wise and compassionate and ready to lead with purpose. So real examples of project-based learning at Masterpiece. So you might be wondering, okay, but what does this actually look like for my child? Okay, let me show you. Okay, so for example, in elementary school, K to 5, kindness campaign, kids can design digital posters that spread kindness, trying their projects to scripture. They learn tech skills and how to use creativity to serve others. Like we have Lego robotics, and we are unofficial coach of the Lego robotics, and also we are also a math count coach. So that's embedded, and we have mindstorms that we can embed in the project. So those are some. I don't want it to overwhelm you. So for middle school, Community Connect, students build simple websites, for example, to raise awareness for causes they care about, like connecting tech skills with real faith-driven action. Okay, so that's just like one of the examples. And of course, there's like a lot there. This is not exhaustive. And then in high school, for example, the 9 to 12, where they can do dual enrollment, they can innovate with impact. High schoolers can possibly develop real-world solutions like app ideas, social campaigns, service projects, like my son did an app when he was in 10th grade at TJ. So they apply everything they learned in dual enrollment classes to real leadership opportunities. So in every grade, students are doing real work that matters right now, not someday. So something that matters to them. So here, the students are the authors and the creators. Okay? And what happens when you mix PBL and community? So when you put all of this together, project-based learning plus authentic community, incredible things happen. Your child will excel academically. They earn, of course, Liberty University online academy diplomas if they are full-time with us, and even early college credits through dual enrollment. So dual enrollment, they can enroll part-time, but they won't earn the Liberty University diploma, okay? They can grow spiritually. Faith is not an add-on. It's kind of like a Bible Bee. So my husband and I does the Bible Bee during the summer, and it's a family summer studies. That's basically what we're gonna do in here in the Masterpiece Academy. So yeah, so here the Bible is embedded from kindergarten all the way to the associate degrees. And the one who will lead that is Dr. Joy Grady and some of our teachers who are followers of Christ. Okay, so faith is not an add-on, it's the center of every project, every conversation, every opportunity. And they develop leadership skills. Working on real projects helps students practice leading, problem solving, and collaborating, the exact skills colleges and employers love. And they build lasting friendships and mentorships. Students are not alone, they're part of a vibrant relational learning community. And Of course, they discover their God-given calling early on. They can see it, not just preparing for tests, but preparing to live with purpose right now. So we're not just launching students to college, we're launching them into their calling. So how can you support project-based learning at home? So now, if you're wondering, how can I help my child thrive in this model? Here are 3 simple ideas. Just, and then of course we will help you when you enroll with us. You can ask open-ended questions instead of just, what did you learn today? You can possibly ask, how could you use what you've learned today to help someone else? Sometimes it always starts with that just like one deep question. It helps them connect learning to real action. And then you can celebrate innovation and growth. Don't just praise the A's and perfect scores. Celebrate their ideas, their perseverance, their creativity. Celebrate them. So that's what builds real confidence. And then connect learning to faith. So when your child studies math, science, or writing, remind them God can use these skills to change the world. It makes learning personal and powerful. Like just every tiny bit of positive from your children. Of course, acknowledge them. Sometimes it's hard. I know I've been there, done that, when you're tired from work. So I've done that. I'm not a perfect parent. So yeah. So, and final encouragement, here's the bottom line. At Masterpiece Academy, through our official affiliation with Liberty University Online Academy, your child gets the best of both worlds. World-class academics and personalized mentorship. Through project-based learning and real community, students don't just get prepared for tests or diplomas. They get prepared for calling, leadership, and a lifetime of purpose. Because every student is a masterpiece, designed for excellence, for leadership, and for Christ calling. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. And if you want to learn more or connect with us, head over to our website, www.masterpiecek12.org. Until next time, keep learning, keep leading, keep living on purpose. Bye for now.